Geilie Duncan was the most notorious of the North Berwick witches because during her trial for witchcraft in Edinburgh, the king himself, James VI, he not only attended her trial, but he cross-examined her in the witness box, and he handed her a mouth harp and forced her to play it in front of the jury to see if she could summon the devil in the courtroom, because this is what she was alleged to have done in the witches' coven, and she couldn't do it, so clearly guilty. But James VI was he was just generally antagonised by the whole witchcraft problem, and he'd written a treatise on demonology, and it was said of him at the time, his lordship was much bothered by witches that swarm about him in their thousands. And he's particularly antagonised by the North Berwick witches because they'd raised this coven with a view to sinking his ship as he sailed down the Firth of Forth with his new bride, Anne of Denmark. And so he was probably particularly concerned that they got their just deserts. And so Geilie Duncan was basically found guilty of hopping on the devil's cock in a public place. And there was no proof that she'd actually transformed into the body of a hare. But I was writing the song, and I was running along the beach in North Berwick like I do every morning and in the summer, and I just had a flashback to when I was a kid, seeing a hare in the sand dunes, and I didn't know what it was. It's just this sort of magical creature. It was like, it wasn't a cat, it wasn't a dog, and it just moved in the most spectacular way, and I just remembered it as I was writing the song, and clearly her.